come early to Peat Diesel?
It's all about the crack. They're good crack, good songs.
They don't take themselves too seriously.
No, they don't.
As you know, there's still the Barrowlands out now, so they're huge.
We go to Aberdeen, we go to Edinburgh, we're in Fort William, Inverness, Stirling, and London and Manchester, which is pretty cool.
Oh, Peatlemania, yeah.
Peatlemania. Peatlemania.
Peatlemania.
Peatlemania, that's mega fans of Peat Diesel.
Western Isles band Peat and Diesel have been racing up the iTunes chart.
It peaked on Monday morning at number 3, just behind Lewis Capaldi at the moment, but surreal in itself.
It's the relatability, people know where they're talking about, they've maybe done some of the things they've sung about.
You pick up all the rubbish and you put it in the bin, cause if you don't, then that's a sin. And that's the way we do it in the Western Isles. And that's the way we do it in the Western Isles.
Yeah, the first gig we ever done was in here. It was Hip Care time, and it was absolutely rammed. It was jammed to the roof. We didn't expect the amount of people that were going to come in.
After that, just kept writing more and more, and yeah, it's just growing and growing all the time.
This is when it becomes massive. Then 10-12 minutes we had sold out the Barrowland, so you know it's, I mean, Boydie didn't know much about it, but myself and Innes, you know acts that I've played there before in the past and sold it out, and it's like, that's, Innes was actually lost for words that day. I
think it was sold out before I even woke up that day.
yeah, Boydie knew nothing about it.
I was sharing it. It's like, what's the point saying it? You're too late, it's sold out.
We weren't formed to become what Peat and Diesel is today. We were going to be playing in the Lewis every weekend, and that was it. Once a month would have suited us fine, but it's turned out that we're playing every weekend. We're meeting different people, different crews, and filming different stuff, getting our photos taken daily in the street. You know, we're just normal people, but you can't go through town now. And it's kind of hard because my day job as a delivery driver, I am round town all day.
You get a lot of people asking for photos and signatures and stuff. I was walking past the hairdressers the other day and they called me in there for a photo and a signature. So
Not for a haircut, no?
Not for a haircut, no. They told me to come in for a haircut any time, but I was like, I don't need one now.
Yeah, we've got the pier over here where Boydie keeps his boat right in the centre of Stornoway.
I've been fishing since I left school. I was working on fishing trawlers, trawling for prawns. 10-day trips. The first boat I was on, and then on another boat for a wee while, Monday to Friday, and then another boat. 10-day trips, and then I was on the Heather Isle. Yeah, well, this boat here is the one I was on for 9 years. That went out of action about 2 years ago, and then I bought that wee one down there. That's the one we did the Western Isles video on. It was a very windy day, so the boat was rolling around and there was water coming in, and we just had to do a quick shot and make a shot back out of here. Yeah, it's great. Fishing's good. Something I've always done. This band was not expected. I would have been quite happily still fishing away if this band never took over. But yeah, I can't, it's like, you know, with the weather and everything, you need every good day that you can to be making a wage, and if you don't get a good day, there's no point in doing it.
Me and Uli can't even cross the Minch on the ferry without spewing over the side. So no, we'll stick to dry lander.
Yeah, I do miss the boat, but at the same time, it's not, why would you bother going out in the boat when you can play the guitar? That's the way I'm looking at it. You know, if I was going to carry on fishing, I wouldn't be able to do the band, and I was going to carry on doing the band, I wouldn't be able to fish. So, pick and choose, do what you want really, so I'm just going to stick with the band for now. I can easily go back to fishing if all fails on the band. But wing it.
What's your favourite? If it sounds good, tap your foot in.
If it sounds good, bang your foot and go for it. Just don't bang it too hard like I did, or you'll end up hobbling for a month.
He's complaining that he's got a bad foot, and most people usually go over their ankle or twist their ankle or fall off a step or whatever, but Boydie said it's playing too much guitar.
keep stomping.
I was in the Lewis a couple of weeks ago, and some tune came on the jukebox and I started stamping my feet, and the next thing I just nearly ended up on the deck, and that was it. So that's been me. I've been hobbling about for the last month because of some tune on the jukebox.
I hope it was a belter though.
Probably my own. I didn't even used to use my own accent. I used to sing in a completely different accent when I was younger, and just jam with people and, you know, singing covers. And then all of a sudden I was like, I came up with this hearing a vote in my head that's like, how the heck am I going to sing this with that? So I had to just use my island voice and carry on with it in English, which sounded really weird at first, but then just went with it and carried on with it.
That's what made Peat Diesel.
Yeah. I just tried to make comedy out of the songs, tried to make up wee stories.
There's just different character. Every pub you go to in Stornoway, there'll be one person, whether it be he's in there from 11 o'clock in the morning till the bus comes at 5 o'clock, or, you know, it's just all characters really, yeah. And you know, you'd know them if you went into the pub, and yeah, Boydie just decided to write about them all.
Yeah, I could put like 7 people's names into a song, and they could all be telling different stories. That's what's kind of weird about it. It doesn't tell one story, it tells 101.
Like Yesa Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like just
got 30
like
people.
Each line you say, it's a different story, you know? And that's really weird to explain actually. Everyone on every song is real.
Yeah.
There's no made up people. Not yet anyway. Apart from Justin Bieber, I made him up.
Salt and pepper, Justin Bieber, salt and pepper, Carpentry, salt and pepper, Justin Bieber.
I just think it's really good music, and I think it's good for the kids because it's local music. It's not like you were getting MTV and that. It's something that's local and they can relate to, so I think it's really good for them.
Big thing with people my age, everyone loves them.
Yeah, they're a bit like the Scottish Pogues.
It's crazy what's going on. I don't know what's causing this anymore. I don't know why we end up on stages like this. But whatever's happening, I know it's all thanks to yous.
People not taking themselves too seriously with kind of music and sort of giving it that local spin.
Oh, Boyd just writes stuff about everyday stuff. You know?
Yes.
That's what everybody likes. It's just stupid things like, maybe tomorrow he'll have a song about in here.
Very, very famous in Stornoway, and even wherever I go, well, when I was working on the mainland there, wherever I went, I always used to say, and I never used to let on I was his father, do you know Peat Diesel? And I was, oh yeah, I love them, love them. Do you know where they come from? I says, well, I know where they come from, all right.
Even when he goes on the stage, and he's going on stage there, doesn't care if he's not the greatest singer, he's not that bothered. But people love the way he sings, and we love it. And I mean, there's no another singer on this earth that could make Peat Diesel as good as he does, you know. But no, he's got the voice we need for the band, and it suits it, and everybody seems to love it.
I love it.
If Boydie's not there, there's no band. So, like Uli said, it's all on Boydie.
You're right.
And we're like,
got that.
You know, you need to screw the nut. Be sensible. If we're giving up our jobs, it's on you. And you know, like he's actually stressing us out because it's on him. But we thought he was going to come back the other day and say, "Don't worry, boys, it's going to be all right." But he goes, "Oh, you think you're stressing out, and I'm going to muck up? Not as much as I'm stressing out." And so. I honestly don't know what's ahead for the band.
This is Peat Diesel, and what you see is what you're going to get, and that's the way. It's never going to change. I mean, if people are waiting for us to change, they're going to be waiting a long time. You know, I think that's what's keeping us grounded, is being ourselves and just having a good time. You know, we're enjoying it. That's it. The main thing. The enjoyment is there. We're just loving every minute of it, and I think that's keeping us firmly on the ground.
Absolutely, yeah.